Hello to everyone, welcome back to another video lesson from Adobe Photoshop. So it's worksheet number 6 and today we will cover page from 90 up to 104 about the topic that today we are going to discuss is about the layer basics. Today you will learn that how many layers do we have, how we can create the layers, how we rename the layers, how to hide the layers, and how to add filters to the layers. So, what is exactly a layer? Every Photoshop file contains one or more layers. New files are created with a background layer, which contains a color or an image that shows through the transparent area of subsequent layers. All new layers in an image are transparent until you add text or artwork means pixel values. So working with layers is analogous to placing portions of a drawing on clear sheets of film, such as these viewed with an overhead projector. Individual sheets may be edited, reposition it, and delete it without affecting the other sheets. So let's come on practical view. When we want to create layers, we can use the layering in Adobe Photoshop. For example, in this image, this is an image with the background. This is exactly a transparent layer. But then when we bring the white layer, then we use these shapes, these objects, it was created another layers. So let's create a photo. For example, I have downloaded some photos for this. I can bring it from my downloads area. From grade 9 photos. Here are some photos. It is a photo. I will open all the photos. I select all and open. Well, I will use in my project. For example, this photo, this background has one layer. So if I click the white, all the white area selected. As in previous lessons we have studied. So there is an eraser that you can use, for example background eraser tool, or also you can do something else like select another selection. You select this pineapple, just control C, press control N, and new layer, and in this layer you can see that it's untitled. Mean project on layers. So it's white. I don't want white. I want to show you that what's transparent. When I click OK, there is the transparent layer. When I press Ctrl V, my pineapple is in here. You can zoom it. Press V from your keyboard. You can change the size or direction of it. So it's a pineapple, and in this pineapple you can adjust the size. I press enter. So this pineapple has lots of arrangements for the project. Press enter. When you adjust it, this is a layer. Layer 1. And here it means in worksheet, it's written step by step that what you should learn in layer. First, for example, renaming and copying a layer. How you rename it, how you copy it. It's very simple. I want to rename the beach, and then I want to use it or copy in my this layer. For the layer, I want to show you that how to view and hide individual layers. We will work it, and after it I will show you how to add a layer. Let's first go to the layer of I think it is about the beach. Yeah, this is my beach. I will select all. I mean, press Ctrl A. I press Ctrl A, Ctrl C. I will select this image. Then I will click on project layers. In here, when I press Ctrl V, it's another layer. This photo is another layer. So right click on layer and rename it. Once again, right click it. Also, we can find the layers. I mean the when you click on the name, double click it. There is an option. Then you can rename it. Page file. If you couldn't, you can find the rename layer from here. Rename layer. Another option. Also, when you right click it, maybe you find it. Sometimes it shows another options in here. So it's layer beach, and I will click, or I don't want to go to the layer option because when you double click it more, one click, another click. Yes, I name it pine apple. Well, I name it the beach pineapple. Also, I will bring some flowers. So I need to select this flower, and as we have studied in previous lecture, I mean video number 5, that you can use different selections in here, because it needs more time. So I'm going to decide to use magnetic. Magnetic could help me a lot to select this flower, and also I can use it in the photo, so it could be a little bit faster than others, and I don't need more accurate. So we want to create a project, we need to be patient and wait that what's going to be happen in next step. You can see I'm trying to do mean very fast selection. Also use the uh, both selection tools. In mean, well, this photo is selected. I press Ctrl C. I go to my project. When I press Ctrl V, this flowers come. I click once, twice on the name, and I name it flower 1. Okay. Well, I don't want to show these flowers. You can hide the page and also the flower from your screen because you don't want to work it now. Maybe use it for another stage. As we have studied, let's discuss that in here about the visibility. You can click on high icon next to the layer you want to show or hide. We have worked it, we have renamed it. So let's discuss about adding a border to layer. How we can add a border to layer? choose layer. Okay, go to the layer style and select stroke. Layer style dialog box opens. You will select the options for the white stroke around the beach image. Specify the following, for example, size 5 pixel, position inside, blend mode normal, opacity 100, color white. So let's do it. I wanna do this performance and this photo, I mean in page photo. Click on page photo, click on layer, go to on layer style. Another thing that I can do it, I mean very fast from layer style is here. Also when you double click it on blending option, you can go to the blending option. You can use the stroke. When you click blending option or double click on photo, the blending option like before it was open, now right now it's open. Well, choose what? Stroke. In a stroke we have different options. For example, you say it's black. I will set the size, for example, 5, size 5, well, position inside, and the color opacity is about 100. The color is black. No, I want to the white color, so change the white color. You can see, very simple. I have arranged it a border style around my layer. This is the style. Right now I will close the high, I mean I don't want to show. So this is the photo, and let's go to the worksheet that what we have in here. Rearranging layers, how we can rearrange layers, I mean which layer should be shown first, which layer should be this shown the second, how we can organize the layers. It's very easy. Another thing that we have is about duplicating a layer and changing the blending mode, affecting the colors. Let's work it. For example, you want the flower, show the flower. You wanted the flower in the front. How you can do it? Bring it in the front. When you bring it in the front, this photo will bring in front of these two layers. This layer 1, layer 2, layer 3. If I want to beach comes in the front, so I bring it and up. You can drag and drop. Very simple. When you drag and drop, the beach is now in the first. If you do pineapple become in the first, yes, bring it in the first. This is the layers. This is the work of layers. In every project you're working about this. Duplicating layer and resizing and rotating layers. Well, let's discuss about rotating, how resize and rotate layers, because they are very important. How you adjust the size. Open Adobe Photoshop. Which layer should be the first? Beach layer, because I want to do the performance on the beach. How you can arrange it? When these anchor points or boxes doesn't show, click on edit menu, click on Ctrl T, you mean free transform, or in here you have transform options. When I press enter, press Ctrl T, it shows this transform. When it shows the transform, I mean you can't rotate your photo. You can't right click on photo and we have scale, rotate, skip. That it's another lesson that we should study this. But for right now, I wanna rotate it, for example, like that, and also decrease the size up to here. I will bring it in here. I press enter. Well, this photo is arranged. If I want to arrange the flower photo, for example, in uppercase, well, press Ctrl T. When the Ctrl T is pressed, It shows the image. Well, I will bring it in here. For example, it will show my photo, bigger, smaller, changing the environment. You can do it if you want to show this flower not very with the 100 opacity. You can decrease the size, for example, like this. Well, this is the job that we have done up to yet, using a filter or create a artwork. How we can create a artwork? Just click on new layer. When we click on new layer, the new layer will be appear. And then what should we do? We should go to the pineapple layers, I mean the background layer. Then double click the name of the layer, I mean change it to the clouds. From the clouds, then return to the panel, select foreground color, switch the select a sky blue color from your color picker. And then we will following the, I mean these RGB colors. I mean if you want to set this color with this, let's do it. For example, if when we practically work it, it will take less time. For right now, I will put it in 100 because you can, okay. And here we have new layer. You can simply press Ctrl Shift N. But if you want to do, when I press in here, oh sorry for that, it's about the new layer. It's on here, create new layer. We created the new layer. In this layer, I want to use the color. For example, this color is very blue. So according to the information that I've written in here, for example, red 48, green 138. How you do it? Where is red? Here is red. 48, 48. Well, green 138. You can see it's going to be changed. And for last layer, I mean the blue 174. For blue 174, this is the color which it's arrange it. Then I can press OK. My foreground color is changed. The next level that we are going to do is about what I can also rename this layer to the clouds. I will type it, it doesn't matter, you know it already how to change it. For the last step for today, just click on choose folder, go to the render, choose clouds. Realistic looking clouds appear behind the image, I mean in this photo. So go to the layer and filter, render clouds. You can see these are the clouds that are appearing here. So this is the image that we have created in a sky with the clouds. So I think I should use it in the back, all of it, that it shows my pineapple, it might shows my peach, might shows my flower up to this stage. Thank you for your watching, and next lesson we will discuss more about this pineapple. We will create different styles. Another thing that I don't forgot, that when I want to save this project as a Photoshop file, that in next lesson I use this, so I need to save this file, save as this file as Photoshop file. Don't save it as a GPG file, because in future you can change it. When you choose the Adobe Photoshop PSD and PDD, I mean you have fortunately or chance to change it for grade 9, and it's about the 6 worksheet number worksheet number 6, we can say part 1. And in worksheet number 7 we will discuss more about it. Let's click on save. Okay, thank you for your watching.